Dum dum. Okay. So dog cam is up. I shut the front door because it's getting warm. Rocket is. Rocket should be on camera shortly, probably. Because he's left me. So he's probably going to go in the front door. But we'll see. Anyway, so we're back here in Dresden. Gotta go talk to people in here. Stuff. Okay, help from the Nail. The forces of the Order of the Nail have arrived in Dresden, so that would be those Hell Knights we saw. Those guys, I think. Heaven Warriors, those are the angels we saw. And decrees, look. So, generous recruiters. Number of available mercenary units increases by 1 for 14 days. Fate of the Wicked Dope. Chanting the Attractive Impulse. Oh. Santos Experiments. Omelet Innovation. Dragons in Care. Fate of the Derby Squealer. Fate of that. So, I think what we'll do. Don't want the generous recruiters. Let's do the enchanting the attractive impulse. So, do that one first. Generous recruiters, so we get another group of mercenaries to pick from for the next 14 days. And that'll be that. Wow, that takes 7 days to... That was a waste. Oh well. Huh. Oh, Rocket's back. Probably didn't want to walk by Mickey. Poor Rocket. See, Mickey's so mean. Rocket's the troublemaker. He went after Mickey last night, actually. It was pretty funny. He got all pissed off at Mickey for something, and he went after him. Mickey just kind of went, what? It was kind of funny. This is your typical reaction to Rocket, trying to act tough. Anyway.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Guess off we go.
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen.
I'm sure we can find it.
That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. And we're headed over to Lost Chapel for Soul Seal stuff. That's why Soul Seal's still with us. Recruitment. So we have to wait for that thing to get processed. Anyway, go to the Lost Chapel. Yes, so we're here to meet up with two of the imposters' friends, in quotes. See if their stories sync up. Probably won't.
I'm up for an adventure.
No, you're not.
I shall not be
Don't
swayed
lie
from
to
my
people
path.
like that. Are you gonna save Trevor this playthrough? I've saved him the last 2 playthroughs. I didn't know I could save him in the first playthrough I did, so I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Did you escape from slavery among the Knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, revered cleric. We know nothing about any. Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Graham ratted us out, the scoundrel. Damn it, we're done for. The half-elf looks at you wistfully. He's clearly ready to part with his life. Socio looks at you silently. There's a storm of emotion on his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but after taking a shaky breath, closes it again. The cleric obviously doesn't know where to begin. So, you really did serve the Order of the Nail. We did, not in the order proper, of course, just as hired soldiers. At first we served for money, then they made us slaves and worked for free. We deserve to be punished. Because of us, the only good person in the damn order perished. Half-elf spits. It's true, if we hadn't lost our nerve back then. What can you tell us about that Graham? Complete scumbag. The Hell Knights hired infantry are no followers of Shelyn. There aren't many good people among us, but Graham still stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat. Always ready to pillage, rob civilians, steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do, and he drank like a horse. Of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet, tried to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking, though, but he was still scum. Oh, look, Rocket's on camera. This knight had a saying. He said Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was ever anything golden about Graham, rust more like, but Master Vanek tried to see the good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changed his gold for copper coins. Socio repeats these words in a whisper, clenching his fist. Our proverb from Andoran. Tell me about the death of the knights and your escape. The order we served hunted monsters, manticores, basilisks, sometimes even dragons, but this time their instincts were wrong. Yes, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard, and before we knew it, half the unit was dead. They tried to fight back, but What about us? For us, it was a chance to be free. We ran towards Canabras. Nobody there would care where we'd come from and who we'd served. But Graham was braver. He took armor from a corpse and went to Mendev through Dresden. It's probably where you picked him up, right? Drank like a horse? He spilled most of it while holding the stein between his hooves. Yes. Tell me, Socio breaks. Socio's voice breaks. He clears his throat and starts over. Tell me what you know about Trevor Vanek. Master Vanek, the dwarf looks down. We served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. What was he doing among the Hell Knights? We heard he came from somewhere in Andoran. Not for profit like us. No, he had one goal, to rid this world of demons. I always thought he was too good to be a Hell Knight. Such a man should have been a paladin. But who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In a half a year, he was promoted from squire to a knight, went through the trial, and earned the right to wear black armor. Socio bites his lip without saying a word. What kind of person was he? Strict, demanding, toward others, but toward himself above all. And despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if we wanted to survive here among the demons. He'd work us hard. He could thrash the hide off of us for wrongdoings, but his strictness saved many lives. Yes, he often talked to us about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint. But even if only part of what Master Vanek told us was true, his brother was a decent man. Not a fighter, not a hero, an ordinary village priest somewhere in Andoran. A man who seeks no glory, but just does everything he can to help others. Socio looks away. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say he would never be as good a person as him, but at least he would win this war so that his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing he used to say. When you go to war, you leave your heart at home, or you'll taint it. I think his heart really stayed there, with his brother, in Andoran, among all those orchards and vine groves, clean and pure, while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. What happened to him? We killed him. That's not true. It was demons that killed him. Or what killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down a chimera, and Master Vanek and the other knights were supposed to kill it. And suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like, "You'll do," and grabbed Master Vanek, and then he ran, straight at us. We should have fought and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered, and when we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. We were made slaves as punishment. They said that if we wouldn't fight honorably in formation, we'd atone for our crimes by doing dirty work. They made us dig ditches, carry our baggage, and in battle they'd send us ahead to distract the monsters as bait. We dropped like flies. Out of all those who were on that damn hunt, only 2 of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. Wait, so he was killed or abducted? So was he killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true, but no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done to him? They must have devoured him. Hopefully it was quick. I can't read. Excuse me. There was a woman named Marenta in the chapter. How did she get Trevor's shield? She was Master Vanek's betrothed. When the demon dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marenta took it as a keepsake. I don't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil. But with him, even she seemed to become a bit kinder. And once he was gone, she turned into a real Aranis. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us. And when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that. Tell me about yourself. There's nothing special about us, but if you have questions, well, I don't really care. I don't have any more questions. Tell me more about the death of the knights and your escape. The order we served hunted monsters, blah, blah, blah. Tried to fight back, but we, blah. Last was a chance for us to be free. We ran towards Canavras. Stuff. Okay, so we're doing that stuff. Okay. What do you say, Socio? Socio? So you are. No one saw a body, right? So, maybe I still have a chance to finding my lost brother. Thank you for your words. You have given me back my hope. Soso hands a small bag to the refugees. Take this. There are healing potions, food, some gold, and a letter. Show it to the guards at the gates of Canabras. You will be taken care of. It's too kind of mine. I'm not going to coddle you. Report to Dresden. Atone for your sins by fighting the demons there. Say nothing. Thank you, Master Vanek. Your brother was right. You really are a saint. Taking the bag, the fugitives walk away quickly. The cleric watches them leave. It seems I knew very little about my brother, and about myself. He looks at you sadly. How do you feel? You were acting strangely during the entire conversation. He rubs his forehead. I was frightened. More frightened. I was blah, blah, blah. Stuff. Now I heard it all. Stuff. Don't really feel like reading now. It's only Trevor's fate you're worried about, is it? I've always looked up to Trevor. I thought I was weak and I tried to be like him, but if he has fallen, blah, blah, blah stuff. These people might have killed your brother. How could you forgive them so easily? We'll find your brother wherever he is. Yes, thank you for continuing the search for me, or with me. Even if he is in the abyss, dead or alive, I'm sure that together we will find him. I found out the truth, but I'm not sure what to think about it. Stuff. So he betrayed his goddess. Even worse, he betrayed your faith in him. Your brother hoped to keep his heart pure, but he couldn't. Alas, this happens to many people in war. Real hero, you might not be able to shine among the paladins, but he found a place where he could make the world better. Exiled from the paladins to become the best among the Hell Knights. This is not what he dreamed of, but at least he saved someone. He changed some lives for the better. Isn't that the true calling of a hero? The most important part is he might still be alive. I don't know what the demon in the black mask attacked him. I don't know what demon in a black mask attacked him and where he was taken. It scares me to imagine what they did to him there. But he might still be alive, and that means my hope's still alive too. Thank you for helping me find the truth, whatever it was. 210 experience for all that reading. Actually, it's not too bad. That's what? 32, 3400? Sorry, not 32. Yeah, 32, 3400 experience for all that. Junk way down there. Don't feel like it. Might be forcing Trevor to watch soap operas. That would be very demonic of them. Very evil. Could be. Yeah, actually, that sounds pretty evil. Make them watch soap operas. Okay, so that Clockwork Orange style, that's a little too much even for a demon, I think. I don't think I have anything else to do here, do I? That's Nenio. Finian's Awakening. Oh, we have to talk to Finian. Can we talk? We can't talk to Finian here, can we? There's a clear connection as past, but it is possible that Finian himself may remember more if asked. So back to Dresden we go, so we can talk to him, I guess. Keep forgetting that you know, can talk to the weapon. That he thinks he's a person. He thinks he's a real boy. Rocket needs to find another pose to make him look like he's a statue. And yes, he was just moving. Okay, so Finian. Okay, hail to the adventures. You know, I've never regretted following you. Everyone seems to revolve around you like beavers in a mill wheel. I'll have a lot to write in my report to the Pathfinder Society. Although thinking about it, it's been a while since I sent them any reports. We got ambushed by cultists who spoke of some bladesmith. I suspect you might know him. Finian's tone is grim. All too well. He was the one who tortured me. I don't know what specimens they wanted from you. Maybe they thought I had stolen something from them? Wait, I just remembered something. His voice turns hopeful. That bladesmith workshop was just outside right by the walls. If Gorm willing, we are ever in those parts, I'll beat the hell out of that scumbag for all he did to me. Ha, finding those cultists was a stroke of luck. I'm ready to leap into battle right now. Just say the word. It's like I can feel this newfound strength. When you go to make sure to bring me along. I want to talk about you. Sure, go ahead, although I haven't really done anything noteworthy yet. Do you realize that you're a weapon? What kind of question is that? I mean, sure, the clerics keep going on about every Crusader being a weapon of Iomedae, but I don't speak of myself in fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I'd like. I choose where to go and whom to fight for. I don't want to be someone's weapon, you hear? Aridin is dead, but now everybody decides their own fate. I'd become a Pathfinder. I really don't care. Do you remember anything from before you ended up in Canabras? There's uncertainty to his voice. I mean, a lot of things happened. I remember how happy everyone was when the wardstone was placed in Canabras. That was some celebration. Blah, blah, I remember the cultist took me, cut me down, cut down my whole party, but after that my memory's all fuzzy. For some reason, he didn't sacrifice me or anything. He knocked me around, said he'd been looking for a phantom blade for a long time. I don't remember why. He's just a lad with more arms and legs than he'd like, that he remembers. How I escaped, what I did, can't remember that either. Some Crusader picked me up in the wound, brought to Canabras, and that's where I stayed, licking my wounds. Maybe there was a mix-up, and now they think I'm dead. Why else would none of them contact me this whole time? So you're describing... What you're describing happened decades ago. That's rich. Next you're going to tell me I've been sleeping for decades. Last year that was. Well, maybe that year was... Maybe the year before last. I couldn't have been wandering the wound that long. I've been either dead or an old geezer by now. Nah, quit messing with me. Finian, you need to understand, you're not human anymore. His voice sounds concerned. Hey, are you feeling alright? Maybe you need to have a lie down. I'm standing right in front of you. Poke me if you like, as human as they come. Or do you think my travels have worn me down so much I've become an animal? Not happening. My folks taught me to stay human, always, no matter the circumstances. To remember who I am and never to shame my ancestors. Are you still able to commune with the spirits? Maybe I can, only they don't want to answer me. I'm still a spiritualist, a phantom blade. My power is within me, but I have this feeling like I'm separated from the spirit world by some kind of transparent wall. I keep knocking, but no one can hear me. I think he forces a chuckle. Guess all the bladesmith's torture did a number on me. He broke something inside. I want to talk about something else. Stuff. I don't care about that. I found the cultist reports of their tests. They say you were used to kill Crusaders. What? You must have the wrong guy. I've never been friends with cultists. I would have remembered something like that. Maybe they caught some other Pathfinder and bent him to their will, not me. I would have remembered. I wouldn't lie to you. I would have remembered. You talk too much. It's annoying. Your weapon. Nothing more. It's all for now. If you like chatting, I'll always be here. So, Finny and stuff. So... which reached me next. To this, you need 4 vials of magic essence and 2 bars of cold iron. The cloak. Phineas Awakening. However, the command does not yet have sufficient force to enter that area. Of course not. So, I think we're pretty much done. Let's go talk to the storyteller real quick, though. Hey, David Jem, welcome to the stream. Currently restarted some mistakes. I made in Chapter 2 with the Army Management. Have you ever finished the game? I've finished the game 3 times so far. It's my 4th playthrough. If any had told bad jokes, would he be a talking weapon? Sure. Just doing different classes? Yeah. Different classes, just the different mythic paths. Examine these items. Look, we can make the ring, I think. Yep, the ring. Let's see. I forget the ring, what the ring is. The Ring of Summoning. Boo. Okay, so what did we just get? Gonna summon either axiomites of soul eaters randomly selected once per day as if they were summoned. Be summoned by eyes, include the wearer within 30 feet. Plus 2 bonus weapon damage rolls with saving throws against attacks made or effects created by created creatures. Devastating will. Plus 1 luck bonus, blah.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please remember that YouTube wants you to like and comment on his videos. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Wednesday. Hey David, if you have any more questions, I mean, what's your problem with Chapter 2? The chosen enemy, we have to do that. I'd rather have this ring. Let's have more smite stuff. So the Mad Duelist. Need more fingers for rings. Could no longer buy more army units to clear the enemy army out just in front of the Dresden. Well, you know, if you can wait. Morale went too low from... Oh, that's also a problem too. So, you waited about 50 times. Well, that might be too long. So, the morale broke. So, yeah, so you just waited too long. Or took too long. So, why did you take so long, I guess? Well, what was the issue? You couldn't beat up other armies with what you had? Spirit +1, flail +1, all this junk. For newer players to get bamboozled by the morale mechanic. Yeah, it's not surprising. In the beginning, there was a time limit on what I had to do to keep the morale up, and that is also what generates money to buy more troops. Well, it's not so much... There's a time limit, but it's... Again, once you know what you're doing, it's really not that long, or it's not short. You actually do have plenty of time. I guess the question... I don't know. Every enemy army, too. Yeah, you don't have decrees to bring morale back up, but if you're winning your fights, morale shouldn't really be too big of an issue either. Oh, I guess were you making your checks in the different events and stuff with your dice rolls, or are you failing too many? Is that really what was happening? Because I know that stuff can screw you. Burned your time and resources your army was not skilled with, but your NPC team was doing well. Does he have anything interesting here for me? Gleaming banded armor. Armor. Gleaming banded armor. For almost 150,000. We have 187. Actually, yeah, Gimpy doesn't want to wear that. Sela. Her armor is kind of, well, except for the immunity to sleep electricity. And she doesn't have the problem with that. Right, but that only buys you so much time. If you pass too much trying to recruit or whatever, you can get into the bread. They made it that way so you can't easily build up a doom stack going into Act 3 from Act 2. Yeah, I understand that reasoning for that. So... So I really have nothing really to do at the moment. We have to wait for Queenie to arrive. We're basically done. Guess we'll wander around outside and build this random stuff. 'Cause I think I've been pretty much everywhere. We just have Finian's Awakening, which is later on. That one. We don't have anything for Ulbrich. We've done all his stuff. To look at the map and see what's out there.
Ball o' Fire is going to want his money back if you keep this up.
I haven't done anything wrong yet. We've been there. Don't need to go there. Core of the Riddle, don't care. Art of Mystery, that's later. So we've been to all this stuff. Makeshift lab. Oh, we haven't been over there. It's just reagents, though. Legacy of the Ancients. That's just another puzzle. Yeah, it's a puzzle place. Petrified Traveler. More reagents. Guess we can travel down here and goof around, I guess. I don't care about doing that. We haven't been back to Pelor's Fall in a while. It's a little bit of a trip. We can do it. Okay, army time. So you guys... 10 more Hell Knights to join us. It's 100. So maybe we don't have more Rangers. We could go pick up those Marksmen, I guess. How many Marksmen is it, though? Some Angels going over here. Join that army. Hey, look, 45 Angels, Divas. So 58 marksmen. 79. So 120. Replace the range with those guys. That'll help. Yeah, the game is superb so far, but like you know, the morale mechanic was barely explained. Yeah, I know. Here's some more days. That's always an option, but. So what's the actual issue that, David, your army that you've recruited isn't big enough to deal with the one in front of Dresden? Is that what the issue actually is? And is it because your general sucks? Because that's a thing, too, that happens. If you don't pick the right general... Most of the generals aren't that good, unless you know what you're doing. So if you don't pick the easier generals like, oh, the spellcasters, like her, she's pretty good. He's okay, but he's not high level yet either. But you definitely want to go for the spellcasters, because the regular ones, these guys are a little bit trickier to use. They're not as devastating, or can't. But even early game, yeah, early game, the spellcasters make a big difference. Because they can kill like one stack of units pretty easily. You get down to the army was just so weak. My general was 4th level ranger, and there you go. And my personal feeling, of course, is like I said, some generals are just not that very good unless you know what you're doing. That's the way it's supposed to be vegan. The map is very overwhelming at first. I mean, especially when you're just only looking at what this part of the map down here. I mean, this is what you start with. You go, oh, there's all this stuff down here. And then you get over here and it's like, oh, look, there's more stuff. And you go, oh, crap, there's more and more stuff. And it takes forever to get anywhere. But that's how we're supposed to move in our armies. Okay. I think I'm going to swap out the rangers for the marksmen. Because we have more marksmen than rangers. I guess I head back to Dresden. And stay there. So they stay there. You guys can stay there for now because they're coming up this way. Yes, there. It's like a level 4 army and it's just friggin' archers. Okay, so Gimpy people, where are we going? Oh, I think we're gonna try to get our way to kill some time and try to get down to Glorious Fall. We can take the short route by talking to what's his face, but oh look, a random encounter. In your first attempt, it's like your third, but I never got this far. So now I restarted the game, chose a different class, and set the game to story mode, so I can let's blow through everything until I get to chapter 2, and then I'll make it more difficult. I was originally playing on the game difficulty, one step above normal. Also seems I don't need to attack every army to get to Dresden. No, you do not. No, you do not need to fight every army. The only thing that's going to get you is more experience for your general. Hey, look, we still have no buffs. No buffs. And more time is the important part. Yes, more time. Okay, Rue, get on. Bismuth. Shoot that guy.
I will resist.
Or not. Happy Wednesday. Over. Death from above. Death from above. He didn't want to live anyway. You get 3 more days for each army you defeat. There's that too. Campaign mode to auto 2 and save that for next time. There's that. I haven't done that before, so I don't know how well that actually works. Darren. Darren, what would you like to do? Darren? Oh, Darren's got a new spell, Firestorm. Got creeping dooms we can do. Yeah, firestorms. And everything turned on that's important. The belt, stuff. Good. Hey, where'd you come from? Get him, Bob. Oh, we haven't seen much of Bob today, have we? Good job, Tripping Bob. You did it, but they say you won't suffer for having an auto. Yeah, well. Each fortress gives you 10 days on fortress timer. Each army you defeat gets you 3 days on army timer. Timers.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. Okay,
Veronica. This is a full turn, so we're gonna blast this guy, hopefully, or not. Nope, too many burn to do that. So why? Not the quick one. There we go. 199, no crit. Maximize and empowered. More importantly, got a couple of burn points. Dun, that did not what we needed. Need more. Gimpy. Gimpy is not on espresso. You don't get any Crusader items if you auto. Oh, you don't want to do that then. There's some good stuff in there. Not the smiting of good.
Prepare yourself.
We win? I think we won. Ah, healing potions. I'll go. And do buffs real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. So, this spell, the sun form. It's not that it's bad. It's just. I think I'd rather have Fortress of the Faithful. Or Wrath of the Righteous. Caster will saving throw failed. Demons and dealt damage for caster. Saving throw stuff. Okay, so Fortress of the Faithful. And which one? It's the Aegis of the Faithful. It's level 6, right? Yeah. So don't need shield of faith, protection from arrows, displacement, resists stuff. So if we do that, buff setup. So that's actually not going to be on here quite yet, is it? Because we don't have rested. Right? No, there it is. So that's not Gimpy. And now, because we do that, we don't have to do all of these. Let's see, what other spells aren't we going to use in? Magical Vestment is still a thing. It's the shield. We're never using it? Shield of Faith, is that part of those things?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen.
Shield of Faith.
That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Let's see, so that. more death wards. That's probably part of our problem. Now, isn't the Gimpy stuff ward against weakness communal? So this is fatigue, exhaustion, nausea, the sickening conditions, disease, blah blah blah. So that replaces the lower level stuff too, right? Like, oh, no, that's fine. Actually, not going to need that one anymore either because the other one's going to do all that stuff. So, don't need that one. This one, this is the ward against harm. Nauseated, sickening conditions, diseases, poisons, and ability drain. And that's in the higher level one. Fatigue, exhaustion, nauseated to move on. So we don't need that one. No, sorry, this. Which is the one we need? No, this is the one we can keep. It's fatigue, stuffs, fatigue, exhaustion, whatever. So it's the lower level ones after this one we don't need. So, ward against harm. Sorry, weakness. No. That one we don't have memorized. It's that one. Against harm communal. So, yeah, we don't need this one anymore. This one is ward against impurity communal. Nauseated, sickening conditions, disease, so we don't need that one either. I should have went through this before. A long time ago. But anyway, so what level of 5 spells should we replace that with? Cleansing flames are always fun. Gimpy, what do you mean? Doesn't need righteous might, because he already has it. More cleansing flames. Because why not? Level 6. So Ages of the Faithful, we're not going to need that. Do mass endurance, more constitution for everybody. More blade barriers. Or more bolt of justice. Spell magic greater, that might be helpful. Or a heal. Holy him. Your allies will bring fate. You and each of your ally gains +2 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks, while each of your foes take penalties. Sure. Heal? Bolt of Justice. Okay. Okay. Off we go to find some more stuff to run into. Basically, we're just killing time. We're waiting for the queen to show up to tell us what we're doing next. How much longer we have to go, I have no idea. So we're just wandering around doing stuff. Trying to cause trouble. Or get in trouble, whatever. So actually our main army needs to go over here. We need to take this tower so we can make it into an outpost. Damn it. Main army's already done their full move for the turn, for the day. You guys are sitting there waiting. You guys have not moved. Oh, that's right, we can't. We're swapping out the rangers for the marksmen, so we have to wait until next turn, do we? Or do we? There we go. So you guys come over here, you guys go over there. So they can sit there. You guys are up there. You guys are waiting over here to kill them. They're coming down to the main army. Okay, all set. Off we go. Apparently we're tired. No. Random encounter right on top of our army. Apparently our army is not doing a very good job keeping the land safe.
My dream.
Look, demons. Only one, huh? Shoot him.
Desna, guide my hand.
No, that's that one over there. Happy Wednesday on that miss. Almost killed him though. Veronica.
We won't falter.
Aw. 186 reduced damage. More importantly, pick up some more burns, so we're going to boost up our dexterity and constitution. 188 reduced, because we don't get that stupid reduced stuff from cold iron. God, that's so stupid. Anyway. Navasu. Death from above. Little pain in the ass demon. Another one. Okay, Sela. He didn't pick up. No, he's still +2. Oh well. No, wait a minute. This is the wrong one. Never mind. I'm thinking Finian, and she doesn't have Finian. Aru's got Finian. So.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Your next break is in 1 hour.
After this fight. Let's go kill him with a Hellfire Ray. A little bit of overkill. Stupid demons. We're just taking a nice little leisurely Wednesday stroll on the whirlwind, and they interrupted us. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to take a break. Gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go check on the dog. So at least we can see Nikki's right there, but I don't know where Rocket is. So we'll go see where he's up to. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.